how people recognize it as an herbicide.
Yeah. Well, there's now Roundup that you can use, so that's a non-selective, right? But now there's in the Roundup brand, you can get some that is safe for turf grass. So it won't kill your grasses, but it'll kill the weeds in your grass. So kind of like Weed Be Gone.
Right.
But,
so it's 2,4-D or
yeah.
dicamba.
Yeah, but the Roundup is still on the bottle. So, man, just be super careful. But, so kind of on a homeowner, consumer level, it's not likely that you're going to have... You're not going to go and spray your corn that is Roundup ready, right?
Yeah.
That's on a very large scale. So as far as ingesting it, on a small scale, on a little tiny garden scale, it's not likely.
Yeah, super minimal.
But boy, I have so many questions as far as like the exposure from this guy. Did he apply it when the temperatures were a little bit above when you're supposed to, which makes it more volatile?
Yeah, I didn't think it was I don't think they brand, or in the label, Roundup, we always tried to keep it on past 90 degrees.
Yeah, past 90.
Do it, but I think it was really more of a broadleaf, like a 2,4-D. Like Roundup does not volatilize, is what the label says. But, see, that's where it kind of gets me.
Makes you wonder.
How do we know he followed the label exactly?
Exactly.
How do we know he didn't, spray it in the wind and it came back in his face and that's how he ingested it or breathed it or whatever? There's a lot of precautions, and it even says you could take
every single precaution.
The bare minimum on the label, bare minimum of what you can do.
Yeah.
Like legally. You could always go above that.
Yeah.
Always go above it.
Well, I know, so for just a quick example in the greenhouse, I know when we use the fogging machine, and we're covered from head to toe with the Tyvek suits and the big respirators which cover your entire head and everything, gloves, boots, everything. I still know, even though I'm completely protected, there's got to be some exposure because I don't always feel keen-minded, like really sharp-minded after doing that, and there's got to be some exposure of some sort. There's just no way you can block every single little teeny tiny molecule or whatever out. But by saying that, we always want to do the best we can as far as using personal protective equipment and just protecting yourself and your family as much as possible, right? That's the goal. That's an amazing story, and I've got a lot of questions. I'm so curious to know how it all dices out. But thankfully, we have a little bit of control over that, and one may be just simply not to use it, right?
Right.
Man.
And then going towards, towards more organic foods, eating better foods that are certified organic will not have contaminated herbicides on it. And where we were told it wasn't that bad, it might be worse than we think. Some people are maybe more, genetics.
Oh,
is a
genetically
big thing.
Susceptible, sure.
Yeah, so maybe his exposure was at a rate that just genetically, you never freaking know. Back to cigarettes and stuff. Some people smoke into their 90s.
Yeah. Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns, yeah, right. Well, but you never know. But it's better to be safe than sorry. And then you have acute effects opposed to chronic effects. So over a buildup of time, it can affect you over the long term. So,
wow. Man.
Kind of freaky, weird, but yeah, it could change a lot of how America grows its food and consumes its food.
Yeah.
If the ruling extends beyond just this one kind of cancer.
Yeah.
And they can kind of prove that glyphosate is really dangerous in other forms other than breathing the concentrated vapors.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Be careful out there.
Yeah, just stay. Yeah. One thing you could do, like on a residential level, is hire someone to do it for you.
Oh, like Freddy's on?
Yeah.
Nice long
then
thumbs.
you're not exposed at all, except for what got put on your yard, I guess.
Yeah.
But don't eat your grass.
Yeah, keep the kids away from the grass for
don't eat stuff.
20 minutes. I don't know.
It should be okay. Yeah. But coming from Monsanto, who knows now?
Yeah. Wow.
All right. Well, I guess that's it.
Good luck.
Yeah. There's a little food for thought for you.
Yeah, literally.
All right. See you later, Brad.
All right, take care, buddy.
Yeah, bye.
So there you go. I know that probably brings up more questions than answers anything. If you're really into this, you could look up the case and find it. There's a ton of stuff online. I think all you would have to do is search for cancer case, glyphosate, and everything would pop up. It's been a few weeks since we recorded this, so there might be new things that have come out. Yeah, my biggest advice would just go check it out for yourself and make your own informed opinion on it. And this was just a little bit of taste for you to maybe think about. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Podlings. And I'm glad everyone can be along for the ride. With that, I leave you, and remember, plant on, Babylon.